We were heading down that gravel road, sunset in the mirror, hearts wide open and bold. You said love was like a journey we take slow, but sometimes we drive too fast to know. Then we hit that one-lane bridge, no shoulder wide enough for both to give. Had to choose, go first or step aside. It ain't always easy to let love ride. It's a one-lane bridge and love's that way. You wait your turn or drive away. Sometimes you meet right in the middle. Sometimes it breaks, sometimes it bends a little. You hope they'll stop, but they may not. It's a one-lane bridge, and one wrong move means a lot. Tried to time, I tried to be fair, but hearts don't always meet halfway out there. You blink, you stall, or push too hard, and you end up driving off in the dark. I sat there long, my hands on the wheel, wishing you knew just how I feel. But the road behind won't change a thing, and you were gone before the spring. It's a one-lane bridge and love's that way. Wait your turn or drive away. Sometimes you meet right in the middle. Sometimes it breaks, sometimes it bends a little. You hope they'll stop, but they may not. It's a one-lane bridge, and one wrong move means a lot. I've learned that love takes time don't always move at the same pace. It's a one-lane bridge, and now I know. Sometimes you stay, sometimes you let go. If we ever find that road again, maybe we'll both know where to begin. But if we don't, I'll still have this, a lesson learned at the one-lane bridge. Remember when we danced in the rain, barefoot on gravel, like we felt no pain. Sunsets flickering on your freckled face. We swore forever in that little place. Remember when I kissed you slow by the old red barn where the wildflowers grow. Life was simple, love was loud, and the world was ours without a doubt. Remember when we didn't need much, just a tailgate, a song, and your soft touch. We were young, wild and full of light, burning like stars on a southern night. The years keep flying, but I hold you then. Every heartbeat says, remember when. Remember when we built this life, through storms and
tears, and man and wife, kids in the hall, laughter in the air. You held my hand like you'd always be there. Remember when we didn't need much, just a tailgate, a song, and your soft touch. We were young, wild and full of life, burning like stars on a southern night. The years keep flying, but I hold you then. Every heartbeat says, remember when. And when the gray comes with the years, I'll still see you like you first appeared. Remember when love felt brand new, like a secret the world never knew. Still that story, still that spark, still two hearts in the quiet dark. So let time pass, I'll hold the pen and write forever from remember when.
The twilight leans on the old fence line, and shadows stretch like hands through time. Your name still lingers in the cotton breeze, carried soft through whispering trees. The rocking chair creaks like a ghost in thought, and silence sings what your voice forgot. I close my eyes and breathe you in, and send my miss you on the wind. And go gentle wind across the plains, through golden fields and window panes. Brush her cheek and touch her skin, and tell her where my heart has been. If she looks up, if her soul feels thin, that's just me, I miss you on the wind. Stars hang low like lanterns above, lit by longing, lit by love. The moon knows all my secrets well, each one a story I can't tell. Your laughter still haunts these amber skies, like Sunday hymns that never die. So I speak in breeze, not ink or pen, and send my miss you on the wind. And go gentle wind through midnight blue, past city lights and skies she knew. Wrap around her like a song, hold her close though she's been gone. Let her feel what I can't send, but for the truth, I miss you on the wind. Stamp, no written page, just open air and silent grace. The distance wide, but hearts still bend when love rides faithful on the wind. Go gentle wind and don't delay, carry my soul where her dreams lay. And if she listens, let her words I've whispered every year. I still love you, still wish again. So I send my miss you on the wind. We were just kids, summer in our veins, barefoot hearts dancing in the hay. That old red barn knew all our dreams, and the way you smiled still makes me believe. We carved our names on the wooden beams, swore we'd never lose what this all means. You held my hand, said don't let go, under rafters worn from years ago. Old barn promises made in the night, with the crickets singing and the stars so bright. We didn't need much, just me and you, and the moon shining through that tin roof view. Time may fade the paint and walls, but love like that still stands tall. Old barn promises, I still believe them all. Life moved fast, like a river's run. We grew apart, but we were never done. 'Cause in my heart, that fire remains, like a photograph that never changed. Old barn promises, soft and true, every word I swore I meant for you. We didn't know how the world would spin, but I'd go back there and do it all again. Time may steal the years we had, but I still see us in that broken slab. Old barn promises, they're all I ever had. Now the doors hang loose and the roof leaks through, but the love inside still feels brand new. Old barn promises made in the night, with the crickets singing and the stars so bright. We didn't need much, just me and you, and the moon shining through that tin roof view. If you're out there wondering still, just know my heart always will keep those old barn promises, and always love you still. Used to roll my eyes when he'd preach about working hard and living within reach. I wanted fast cars, big town lights. He just smiled, said that's alright. I took my shot, made some wrong turns, lost some friends and lessons learned. Years went by like gravel dust, till I came back home to earn back trust. Now I know why he walked so slow, why he'd fix what broke and let anger go, why he sat on the porch at the end of the day, just watching the sunset slip away.
Life's not loud, it's in the quiet things. A calloused hand, a wedding ring. I didn't get it then, but now I know. We split some wood, shared a beer. No long speech, but his meaning's clear. He said, son, you had to see it through. The only way out is walking through. Now I know why he worked till dark, why he built love like a strong oak bark, why he cried when Grandpa passed and held Mom's hand like it was glass. Time reveals what pride won't show. He gave me roots and now they grow. I didn't see it then, but now I know. I see his heart in every word I say, and I thank the Lord he stayed that way. Now I know what it means to be a man, to show up steady, do what you can, to speak through silence, hold through pain, to dance in the sun and walk through rain. It's not about the shine, it's how you glow, and who you are when no one knows. He lived it right, and now I know.
It was just a Sunday walk downtown, hands held tight, my girl and I around. Then time stood still for a breath or two, when I looked up and there was you. You had a child, maybe 10 or 9. Her eyes were yours, that soft old shine. You caught my glance and gave a smile, like strangers who once loved for a while. We just passed by, no words were said, no how have you been, or tears we shed. We had our time, now it's long gone. Both built lives and carried on. Two hearts once close, now worlds apart. We let it go with quiet hearts. You turned away, so did I, each with a new life, no need to try. The past was sweet, but it's not today, and we both knew it's better this way. No regrets, no pain to hide, just memories we left behind. You've got your world, and I've got mine, and peace in knowing we're both just fine. We just passed by, no need for more, no looking back on what came before. No need to say what used to be. The silence said enough for me. We loved, we lost, we grew, we tried, and now we simply
just passed by. She held your hand and I held hers. No need to open or close doors. With a soft smile and no goodbye. That day we just passed by. I woke up to a sky of gray, but then you smiled and washed it away. In your gaze, a light that never lies. I see a rainbow in your eyes. After every storm that we survive, you're the color that keeps me alive. Through every tear, through all the tries, I find a rainbow in your eyes. See the rainbow in your eyes, breaking through the darkest skies. Every shade, every hue speaks a love so pure and true. No matter what the world may say, with you the colors never fade away. Like a promise shining after rain, you heal the hurt, erase the pain. In your arms my fears subside. I see a rainbow in your eyes. When the clouds come rolling in, you're the hope that lives within. Every color, every light guides me through the longest night. See the rainbow in your eyes, breaking through the darkest skies. Every shade, every hue speaks of love so pure and true. No matter what the world may say, with you the colors never fade away. See the rainbow in your eyes, breaking through the darkest skies. Every shade, every hue speaks of love so pure and true. No matter what the world may say, with you the colors never fade away. Never fade away. I had a map drawn in my mind, with stars to guide and hills to climb. I left that small town in a beat-up Ford, chasing something I couldn't afford. Found a few highs, took a few falls, heard no answers when I gave it my all. Letters home I never sent, nights alone with rent half spent. There's dust on my dreams, but they're still mine. Worn and weathered, but they still shine. Like old boots left by the back door light, scuffed by hope and the edge of night. They may be quiet, but they still sing. There's just a little dust on my dreams. You said come home when you're tired, son, but I kept running from what I'd become. Now I'm back here with empty hands, but a heart that finally understands. Dreams don't break, they just bend with time, waiting like thunder for the right line. And maybe tomorrow they'll rise again on the wings of a soft southern wind. There's dust on my dreams, but they ain't gone. They've been out there trying to carry on, like a porch light in a heavy rain, flickering faith through the hurt and strain. They're beat up truths, but they still mean everything, even with dust on my dreams. I've driven down some broken roads, left a trail of lies and heavy loads, took turns I wish I never made, burned some bridges that won't be saved. Whiskey nights and motel sins, a Bible in the drawer I never let in, but I kept a photo in my coat of Mama's porch and a promise note. Now I'm following a roadmap to redemption. With every mile I feel the tension. The rear view's full of all my pain, but there's sunlight breaking through the rain. I'm not there yet, but I believe that grace is somewhere up ahead of me. Stopped by church just past the state line. The preacher said, son, you're right on time. Dropped to my knees in that old pine pew, told the Lord I don't know what to do, but He don't need me perfect, just true, with a heart that's finally breaking through. So I turned the key and hit the road, heading back to the place I know. Still following this roadmap to redemption, marked by tears and good intentions. The past is heavy, but I won't let go of the second chance I've come to know. There's love waiting down that old dirt street, where mercy and memory meet. And I'll keep driving till I see the light on that front porch, swinging the pale moonlight. Yeah, I'm coming home to where we stood there, quiet in the pouring rain. Your hand in mine, both feeling the strain.
Someday we'll find our way back home, through tangled paths where wild winds roam. Beneath the sky of fading light, we'll chase the stars that pierce the night. The echoes of our whispered dreams flow like a river, endless streams. And though the night may seem too long, our hearts will write a brand new song. Through dust and shadows, storms we've braved, lost in the maps that time mislaid. With every scar, with every fall, we learn to rise, to stand up tall. Our footprints pressed in shifting sand, a story held within our hands. And if the world forgets our names, love will remain. Someday we'll find our way back home, to fields where wildest dreams have grown, where hearts no longer fear to roam. Someday we'll find our way back home. Between the silence and the roar, there lies a place worth fighting for, a quiet space where souls align, where your heart forever meets with mine. Someday we'll find our way back home, though now the road is rough and long, with hope to light the paths unknown. Someday, my love, we'll find our way back home.
There's a quiet place where the river bends, where the water shines and the tall grass bends. Mountains stand like they've seen it all, and the wildflowers bloom by the old stone wall. We've walked these banks since we were kids, skipping stones and making our bits. You'd laugh and run through the open field, and I'd chase your smile like a wagon wheel. Will you marry me by the river, where the sky meets the land forever, where the breeze tells stories in the trees, and your hand fits just right in me, with the mountains watching silently? Will you marry me by the river, please? Our names in that cottonwood, right where your heart first understood. Now I'm down on one knee with a ring so small, but a love that's wide as this canyon wall. I ain't got much but a good old truck, some honest work and a little luck, but I'll build a home with these two hands if you'll say yes to this simple man. Where we dreamed of life together, under sunset skies in a golden sea, where love runs deep like the Tennessee, with the mountains whispering destiny. Will you marry me by the river?
Dust kicks up behind my old pickup as the sun dips low and the sky lights up. Colors bleed like a watercolor dream, chasing the fading light down a winding stream. The radio hums a song I used to know, about lost love and places we used to go. But tonight I'm riding with no looking back, just me and the sunset and a fading track. Riding on sunset, free and wide, with the wind in my hair and the world outside. Every mile's a story, every turn a chance to find a new tomorrow in the last light's dance. Fields roll by in soft golden haze, memories flicker like old film plays. That girl I loved, the dreams we spun, they ride beside me in a setting sun. Riding on sunset, free and wide, with the wind in my hair and the world outside. Every mile's a story, every turn a chance to find a new tomorrow in the last light's dance. And when the night falls, I'll keep this ride, holding the warmth of the sun inside. Riding on sunset, free and wide, with the wind in my hair and the world outside. Every mile's a story, every turn a chance to find a new tomorrow in the last light's dance. She was 17, barefoot in the grass, had a sunflower smile and a heart made to last. I had a beat-up truck and a nervous grin. Didn't know much, but I knew where to begin. We'd meet by the river where the lights ran low, talked about dreams we were scared to show. We carved our names in that old oak tree, just two hearts hoping love could be. Like fate, two wild hearts at heaven's gate, sneaking out late, chasing the moon, dancing barefoot to a country tune. We said forever with the stars above, like every teen does with their first love. It might not last, but I still remember how it felt to have our first forever. We shared secrets in the summer rain, call her mine, she'd write my name. Every look was a story, every touch brand new. I swore no one could love her like I do. She left for college that August night. I
waved goodbye in the porch light. Said, don't forget this little town. She kissed me once and turned around. We were young but it felt like fate. Two wild hearts at heaven's gate, sneaking out late, chasing the moon, dancing barefoot to a country tune. We said forever with the stars above, like every teen does with their first love. It might not last, but I still remember how it felt to have our first forever. Maybe we were just a chapter, not the book, but I'd relive every smile, every look. Some loves are meant to stay, some to teach, but hers is the kind that'll always reach. We were young but it felt like fate. Hearts on fire, couldn't wait. Notes in lockers, late night calls. We swore we'd beat it all. We said forever with the stars above, like every teen does with their first love. It might be gone, but I'll treasure the way it felt in our first forever.
Walked barefoot through the wildflower lane, hair in the wind like a sweet summer rain. Sunlight danced wherever she'd go, every heart in town beat just a little slow. Old men smiled from the corner store, kids ran faster when she passed their door. Mamas would whisper, she's pure and true, that's just the girl the village knew. She was the song in the chapel choir, the spark that lit the harvest fire, with eyes that held the morning dew, and a heart so big it carried you. No crown of gold, no silver shoes, she was just the girl the village knew. Warm bread to the farmer's gate, dance alone at the town fair late. Even strangers would stop and say, there's something about her that lights the day. But she never knew she was the muse of every boy and every tune. She just smiled and carried on like a summer wind that don't stay long. She was the song in the chapel choir, the spark that lit the harvest fire, with eyes that held the morning dew, and a heart so big it carried you. No crown of gold, no silver shoes, she was just the girl the village knew. She's gone, but her story stays, and in every field and every face, we still talk like she's just passed through, that beautiful girl the village knew. That beautiful girl the village knew. The sun slipped low past the old red door, lanterns glowing on the weathered floor. Dust swirls slow in the amber light,
and your hand found mine like it always might. No music playing but the wind outside, still we moved like the world was wide. Just two hearts and boots and Sunday smiles, turning in rhythm all the while. In the hayloft waltz we danced so slow, in the hush of the barn where no one knows. With straw in your hair and love in your eyes, we spun like a secret beneath the skies. Every step soft and true, the hayloft waltz, just me and you. The boards creak soft with every sway, but we held close and the world slipped away. Your laugh was sweeter than fiddle strings, and I'd trade a lifetime for this one thing. We didn't need chandeliers or gowns, just the scent of hay and the quiet sounds of two souls tangled in country life, finding forever in a summer night. In the hayloft waltz we danced so slow, in the hush of the barn where no one knows. With straw in your hair and love in your eyes, we spun like a secret beneath the skies. Every step soft and true, the hayloft waltz, just me and you. Barn stand still, I hear our boots on that windowsill. In the hayloft waltz, you're still with me, in the hush of my heart where dreams run free. No time or trouble can ever undo the way I first felt dancing with you. Every beat still rings through the hayloft waltz, just me and you. I ain't a hero in a storybook, don't wear no crown, don't have that look. But every day I try so hard to love you right, to play my part. I know I stumble, I fall sometimes, but I swear to you with all my life, I'll give the best I can, though I may fall short. I'll love you deep from my honest heart. I may not shine like a perfect man, but I'm holding on the best I can. Forgive this soul who's made of flaws, but stands by you through every storm. I'll never be a flawless plan, but I'll give you all the best I can. I've got a past, I've got regrets, some dreams I lost, some I ain't found yet. But when you look into my eyes, you'll see the truth I cannot hide. I ain't pretending, I won't pretend. This love is real, it won't ever end. I'll give the best I can, though I may fall short. I love you deep from my honest heart. I may not shine like a perfect man, but I'm holding on the best I can. Forgive this soul who's made of flaws, but stands by
you, I'll give the best I can. I'll give the best I can, though I may fall short. I love you deep from my honest heart. I may not shine like a perfect man, but I'm holding on the best I can. Forgive this soul who's made of flaws, but stands by you through every storm. I'll never be a flawless plan, but I'll give you all the best I can. She stood there in a cotton dress, suitcase by her side, eyes full of tears, but no place left to hide. Said her daddy found a job up north and they were leaving fast. One last summer turned to our last dance. I held her close at platform 9, kissed her trembling hand. Said, no matter where you go, I'll be your man. The whistle cried like a mournful dove as she stepped aboard, and I lost my love. And I said, I'll wait for you, no matter how long. I'll hold on tight even when you're gone. Through every letter, every tear I pour, I'll be standing right here by this old depot door. You said life might pull us far apart, but girl, you took my soul, you kept my heart. I swore I'd wait like I did before, but the train don't stop here anymore. Years rolled by like boxcars through the night. I wrote her songs, she wrote me dreams and light. But time is cruel, and silence grew. One day her letters just stopped coming through. Folks said she changed, found a city life, might have worn a white dress, became someone's wife. But every Sunday I still walk that track, hoping someday she might come back. Still I'd say I'll wait for you, no matter how long. I'll hold on tight even when you're gone. Through every season, every prayer I swore, I'd be standing right here by that old depot door. Maybe time had pulled us far apart, but girl, you still own my beating heart. I kept my promise like I did before, though the train don't stop here anymore. Now this station's boarded up and weeds have grown. I'm an old man sitting all alone, but I still hear her laughing in the wind, still see that dress she was leaving in. Yeah, I waited for you all these years long, kept your name in every song, and though you never walked back through that door, I never loved another more. They say I'm a fool, a heart outworn, but some loves live though they're never reborn. And I'll be waiting like I did before, though the train don't stop here anymore. Yeah, the train don't stop here anymore, but my love's still waiting like before. I used to run with no plan in sight, chasing freedom through the fading light. Never thought much past today, till your smile made me wanna stay. Now I'm folding baby clothes at night, making peace with wrong and right, trading wild for something deep, for love, for home, for dreams I keep. I'm not there yet, but I'm trying each day to be the man who won't walk away. You saw the good in a heart so free, and love the man I'm learning to be. Through your faith and your gentle eyes, I found the strength to rise. One step, one prayer on bended knee, I'm becoming the man I'm learning to be. Sometimes I still hear echoes call of a younger me who feared it all. But now I've got a hand to hold, and a little voice who calls me home. But I won't always get it right, but I'll hold on through every fight. This path ain't easy, but it's real, and love's the fire I always feel. I'm not there yet, but I'm trying each day to be the man who won't walk away. You saw the good in a heart so free, and love the man I'm learning to be. Through your faith and your gentle eyes, I found the strength to rise. One step, one prayer on bended knee, I'm becoming the man I'm learning to be. And if our son asks who he should be, I'll tell him start with love and honesty. It's okay to fall, just always rise and keep your heart open wide. No, I'm not there yet, but I'll never quit, 'cause love like ours was heaven sent. You gave your trust and believed in me, and shaped the man I'm learning to be. I'll give you all that's left in me, the man I'm still learning to be.